Happy Wednesday and good morning. It is a cool and crisp 27 degrees here in Ohio today. So you gotta love that. Hopefully wherever you are, it is warm and sunny and you are embracing the vitamin D because we here in Ohio are really ready for that. Today, what I'm going to be doing is taking you with me through a high carb day and what that looks like. We are currently sitting at 3 weeks into prep, so that puts us about 11 to 12 weeks out from our first potential show. And so we are still carb cycling. So I decided I want to show you guys the difference between a high carb day, a low carb day, and a low carb day that falls on an active rest day. Spoiler alert. There's really not that much difference between the two. The foods and what I eat within each meal are exactly the same. What changes is the portion sizes. So that's what I'm going to take you guys along with me and show you guys, and let's go. To try and make this as simple and non-confusing as possible, the way that I'm going to show you guys the differences in my portion sizes when it comes to a high carb day, low carb active rest day is when I show you the full meal, I'm going to put the amount in which I use for my main carb source, main fat source, and main protein source within each meal. So I'm thinking that's going to be the easiest way to show you the portion size differences based off of the day, and we'll just go with it that way. All right, so like I said, today is a Wednesday, which means it's a high carb day. The first thing we're going to be doing is making our pre-lift meal, which consists of rice cakes with almond butter and banana and chicken. Well, my scale decided to stop working, which means this rice cake is going in the trash because we're not guesstimating right now. Pre-workout meal is made, I like to prep my oats so that way when I come home from the gym, all I have to do is add the apple that I add in there, add water, and then press cook on our Instapot. That way I don't have to weigh out the oats and everything like that. I kind of just get like one step ahead, so when I get home from the gym it's a little bit faster when it comes to the preparation. So now we're going to be weighing out our oats for our breakfast. On a high carb day right now, we have 70 grams of oats with our breakfast. First, gonna refill this guy. Costco is clutch with, obviously we know, bulk items, but their oats, you get so many oats. So this is about half empty, and I have one more full bag of these. So if you love oats and you eat them every day, get them at Costco. All right, so we have our oats weighed out. All that needs to be added to it is the apple that I put in it, some cinnamon and water, and then I press start on the Instapot once I get back from the gym. So just saves a little bit of time. I also like to prep my coffee because I have a Nespresso, and I got a refillable Nespresso pod off Amazon, which is great. And so I like to fill up my Nespresso pod before the gym. That way it's another time saver for when I get back. All about saving time in certain areas. Right now I'm just using a brand called Simple Truth, their caramel coffee, and let me tell you, it smells absolutely amazing and it tastes pretty dang good. Coffee now is also prepped. Now we're headed to the gym. We're gonna be hitting hamstrings. I like to eat my pre-workout meal in the car on the way. That's just what I like to do. And of course, we got our half-gallon hydro flask. So, time to hit some hammies, and I'll see you when I get home to show you my breakfast. So we are back from the gym. I'm going to get the rest of my breakfast prepped, and then while my oats cook, it takes about 25 minutes for them to cook in the Instapot. So while those cook, I'll shower and I'll just get all cleaned up post gym and then finish making the rest of my breakfast. But I like to get everything super prepped, so when I come down from my shower, all I have to do is cook it. So I like to put a little bit of apple into my oats. What I do is I skin it and then I slice it really tiny. I put like anywhere from 20 to 28 grams of apple into my oats. It doesn't really change the flavor, but it changes the consistency so much. It really, for some reason, helps fluff up the oats, and I'm here for fluffy oats. And then I add about 2 grams of cinnamon into my oats. I absolutely love cinnamon. We have everything out that we're gonna need to cook the rest of my breakfast. My asparagus is already cut. I'll turn on the pan once I come back down, and then we will get to eating. Breakfast is made. I am ready to eat. The difference with my high carb day versus my low carb day is when my carbs get risen for high carb day, my fat and my protein do come down a little bit. So you'll see some differences in my fat sources that I use and my protein sources as well. With breakfast comes my supplements. So right now what I'm taking is Vitality from Legion, which is a hormone support supplement. I'm taking a multivitamin, vitamin C, and an omega-3. And I normally take milk thistle as well to help with liver function. I ran out of that, but I'm waiting for it to get delivered in the mail. So that's the subs. Time for meal 3, We have things all getting prepped. I just boiled some sweet potato to make my sweet potato mash. I'm gonna be de-thawing some shrimp. My meal 3, I kind of put a bunch of stuff together because it just gives some like really good flavor. Do sweet potato, jasmine rice, ground turkey, shrimp, and then some micros. That is what lunch is today and what it looks like every single day. The portion sizes are what change. It's time for meal 4, which is dinner, and just like every other meal, I get everything out that I'm going to be cooking or prepping or using for my meal, because for me that just makes it quicker, easier, because everything's already out and all I have to do is grab it, weigh it, plate it, and we're good to go. Tonight for dinner, and every other night for dinner, we are doing jasmine rice with chicken, veggies, and then my chicken gets topped with avocado. We use cilantro and avocado oil, so a lot of really, really yummy flavors, and I'll show it to you guys once it's done. Just finishing up meal number 5, our final meal of the day. This meal of the day, whether a high carb or low carb day, stays the same. So same food, same portion size. So that stays the same, and that's the same as meal 1, my pre-workout. So I keep those 2 meals as is, no matter the day. So everything is finished up for meal 5. We are going to go ahead and go and eat and watch Justin play Fortnite, and then we'll go to bed. So that will conclude what a high carb day looks like, and tomorrow you will see what a low carb day on an active rest day looks like.